All right, we got healthcare. Start with Pfizer. I'd have to say Pfizer. I mean, at the beginning of the week when we were looking around right here, we were looking pretty decent. But then since we fell below the 100 and the 61618, it looks like we gonna find our support right around the 4486 area. Maybe get a bounce back up to here after we touch down here. But right now, I wouldn't really say unless we see something in the news, right? So these are highly speculative with the upcoming news with the virus. So just pay attention to that. But other if pending news, I say we're looking to head down to the 4486. AstraZeneca just didn't hold anything, just got destroyed. It's looking pretty bad. Uh Looking to find if I mean we have some decent support area right around the 5601, with more support right around the 5575. If we stay above the 5575, then I'd say stay bullish, but after this nasty drop right here, this last week, I wouldn't. I'd stay away. Again, very speculative with the virus. Bristol Myers is looking quite horrible. Wow, like this last few weeks have been quite horrible for them. We broke from right here the 65.57, and this last week we basically dropped 2.5 points down to the 63. Uh, let's see what happens right there. Let's do this. Looking for more of a bounce, like if you see what I'm saying. So right here, I'm looking for it to maybe bounce above the 63.21. And then if it looks like it's going to continue to go further down, then next target would be 61.11 to 58.76. Well, with also having some more support at 59.26. But I do see it maybe a little bounce right here before we continue the downward spiral. Gilead Sciences. I mean, as long as we stay above the 70.64, like so, we were right here on Friday. Had a nasty Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But what I do like is that we are still above the 50%. So if we can stay above the 50%, which is 70.64, uh, I say we still can attempt to have to close the maybe no, we already halfway closed that gap. I see it, if we can maintain this level, then I still look as it to attempt to try to reach the high of 73.34. Well, Merck did not hold at all. Let's look at this. Hold on. Let's do an extension. Okay. This is the last 4 days, just remember. So this was the last week. So this is probably news driven. But we have basically gone to the extension of our first target So look for maybe a pop. If we can stay above this 100% of the 73.98, then look for it to kind of transition back up to this 50%. However, if we cannot get above the 73.98, look for us to maybe pop back up to it and then roll back over to the 71.89, which is also in line with this zero level for the longer term trend. Sarepta Therapeutics. I mean, as long it's going to be choppy, it's going to be difficult, it's not going to be fun, but as long as we stay above the 77.86, then I am a buyer. Now, we are making higher lows. We'll have to see, as long as this can maintain above this line right here, 77.99, 77.92, in that general vicinity right around here, then I'd say watch out for the breakout above the 82.32. ABBV is looking absolutely horrendous. This big sell-off right here is continuing. So look out for the 105, the breakdown on the 105, maybe down to the 102. Johnson & Johnson's just not looking very good at all. Thursday and Friday, we basically just lost like majority of everything. But let's look at back in perspective. Let's see where we are from the longer term perspective. So from this longer term perspective, going back from last year in October 31st to the first of the year down to March, we are holding support at the 38.20 or 38.2, which is right here. So if we can maintain that, then we are still relatively in a bull, but not close at all. If we can get above this 50% right here, which is the 71.91, which we were literally on Wednesday, then I would say it would be more bullish and we'd be trying to take out the 179.92. But again, this is a very speculative stock with the virus involved. If we cannot hold this 3.2 or 3.82, then look for us to come down to our nice teal line down to the 160.90. United Health was looking fabulous until it was not. So Friday was a very nasty day. We lost 9 points, 2%. I wouldn't say this is the end of the healthcare sector for the time being, but it does look like we're having a nasty flush. We had a nice dividend that was paid on, that's a nasty day. $1.45 dividend, but we also lost $9, so it would have been a nasty dividend play right there. Yeah, we're looking to hold this 127 line. If we can't hold that, then look for us to transition down to the 390. Now, Moderna is the one that's looking halfway decent. We popped basically on the 100% line perfectly down at the 363 and have been on a massive tear since, up to 456, almost 100 point Gain, uh, look for kind of a pull down to maybe, let's check this out. Maybe down to the 438. If we can hold that 438, then look for us to transition up to the 485 to try to take out the high of 497.